Alright, chat, man. Like I said, hopefully everyone join our night, man. It's a late night. Like I said, I think I just want to do one game and then I'm gonna wrap things up. Like I said, I want to try to get past almost all these games. Like I said, maybe in like 3 days we should be in the playoffs by then. We should, like I said. But next game we got Golden State, and then after that we're back home. Well, we got a 5 game homestand actually. OKC, San Antonio, Sacramento, Charlotte. I was about to say Chicago, Charlotte, and Golden State. Give me 1 second, chat. I'll be right back. We'll get into this game. Give me 1 sec. Okay, chat. Let's get into it.
Welcome, everyone, to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Fans here in Philadelphia ready to cheer on their 76ers in this interconference matchup. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in Oakland.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. It's Lee and Bogut inside. The 76ers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Pretty robust numbers from the free throw line, guys. 82% from the line for this team collectively.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Outside Curry. There's the dish to Bogut. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Moultrie. On defense, the Warriors. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And you don't need to dig too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost the game. I mean, their shooting percentage was abysmal.
You know, sometimes we talk about the defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, but it seemed that night they got in their own heads, couldn't get out of their own way as they lost confidence at the offensive end.
Here's the franchise following the basket by Stephen Curry. Here's the franchise to the left side lane. And there's the pass to Roten. Shot clock at 6.
Clay thinking I'm going to go straight in.
Here's the franchise. He's covered by Thompson. The shot's good from the franchise.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
Thompson sets the pick for Lee. Shoots the 3. The shot by Curry, no good.
Not much of a pick there. Unless you're going to get a body on somebody, you're really not going to free anybody up for a shot.
Pass to Roten. From deep.
Break.
And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Thompson passes to Lee. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Well, with only one attempt so far falling, this is not looking good. 1 for 4 so far.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Now, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Now, here's Roten. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Here's the franchise, buried from 15 feet out. The franchise has got his second bucket of the night.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure good, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And it's Lee penetrating. The shot is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. I keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
He looks very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort. And, you know, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the balance they displayed, guys. Different people carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory.
The 76ers leading by 4. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Really left alone that time.
Well, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Warriors have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Now Lee. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Boston.
And his rebounding in that game, Kevin, just tremendous. He owned the boards.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. He told me that they're ready for an exciting game going up against a team that's certainly capable of filling it up in a hurry. But he said we can't get so carried away trying to score with them that we get away from playing tough, gritty defense. If you slack off even a little bit, they can really go off. Guys, we'll see if they can strike the right balance and even the series. Back to you.
All right, Doris, Stephen Clark, what's your take on coach's strategy here?
Well, I think he's got the primary focus right where it should be, on aggressive defense, getting stops, and trying to seize control of this game at that end of the floor.
Well, another way to say it, guys, is fighting fire with fire. High-powered offense against high-powered, intense defense.
Another shot. Oh, trying for it. Can't get the layup. Warriors trail by 3. Unloads from 13. Shot's good.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Philadelphia has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's the franchise. Terrific design on the big play. He lays it in. The franchise has got 6.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Now here's Curry. He had a 15-point outing
Why
in the
I'm
last
guarding
game
Curry
against
up like that?
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
And that one's good. Roten.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches. Give him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Spates checked in for David Lee. On the wing, Thompson. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Celtics in Boston.
And his work on the glass is certainly noteworthy. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Now here's Curry. It's a 5-point game. 4 on the clock.
Hell no.
Connects from 3-point range.
Yeah, I know
Curry's
it's
got
Curry,
8
but I'm
points.
right
You know what,
there.
guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Here's the franchise. Here's Embiid. Count the bucket.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Warriors trail by 4. Outside Curry. Feeds to Spates. Back to Curry. Tries it from 19. Again, Golden State.
What a quarter for him at the offensive
Good
end.
shot
He's ignored the
defense, right?
scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Here's the franchise. Guarded by Curry. To the inside. Moultrie dishes to Roten. Second chance shot. Embiid, no good.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Thompson outside. It's deflected.
What? How the f did you
No
get
good.
that?
That would have tied it.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get it going.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Boy, the floor
Let's
really
go,
opened up
caveman.
for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Dishes it to Iguodala. To the right side. Now here's Curry. He's got 10.
Hell no. What to say?
That time from the franchise.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Roden gets to Embiid. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. And now a 6-point 76ers lead.
Guys, that time you went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. Pass to Thompson. Outside Curry. Right side Curry. And he gets it to go.
Curry just keep on.
Curry's got 12.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Several teams changing it up here. League's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. Look at the franchise, leading the league in points per game. Such a great play. And, of course, Klay Thompson, a few spots down. Another guy who can get a lot of points, top 5.
What a threat both of these guys have been in recent weeks. Just incredible scoring machines.
Not a shot he should have taken in the face of such tough defense. He needed to get a better look.
Beyond the arc. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Pass to the franchise. And the pass to Torres. Here's the franchise. He's covered by Thompson. Here's the franchise. And the shot is good. The franchise has got 8. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out here.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And a moment to check out Klay Thompson here. Great work over the last month. He's putting up about 24 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. The points have been coming for him at a prodigious rate. And that's exactly what they depend on, his scoring ability and his drive.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he is, a driven player, Steve. Someone who can take an opposing defense and just shatter it with his ability.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Warriors trail by 3. It's stolen by Carter Williams. And now Carter Williams pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Yeah, absolutely. They made the steal pay dividends instantly in the open floor.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
That's what I do. Make sure you get a couple of shots here to close this quarter.
And Nedovic kicks to Brown. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Carter Williams. Count the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
It's intercepted. And he jams it with authority. He's out some determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Thompson, he sinks the 11-footer. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night. Just 4 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And that does it for the first quarter. 76ers ahead. They're up by 7. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
This Wednesday, March 1st, Al Jefferson and the Charlotte Hornets take on the Philadelphia 76ers, live from Philadelphia. Big-time hoops coming your way.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Hard work being put in on the glass. This is a very physical team. They're doing a nice job in the paint.
Yeah, and I think they're doing a good job gang rebounding too, Steve. Everybody's boxing out down there.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Nedovic is out there with Brown. Then it's Thompson. Then it's David Lee. And it's Azili in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Thompson. Clock at 6. It's Brown with the drive. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all.
Nice shooting.
I was about to say, golly, coach, you gonna play me in the first and second quarter?
Allowing them to get into transition.
And the 76ers making a change here. Teams making substitutions here. The 76ers leading by 4 from the sideline. Let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. The franchise in that last game against the Grizzlies was just a man on a mission. He finished with 42 points and really caused problems for shooters with his shot blocking, slotting away any look at the basket. It was a performance for the ages and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
Here's Brown after the made shot from the franchise.
Here we can see, Kevin, where the Warriors rank in the NBA right now. First in steals, third in assists. And they also show up as a top 5 three-point shooting team. I mean, that's tall cotton there. Elite level marksmanship from behind the arc.
Yeah, Clark, this is a team that scares opponents because of that steals number that you talked about. They're so good at anticipating plays. They seem to have a good defensively night in and night out. They know their roles. They make their rotations. They read the passing lanes, and they frequently get out there, make steals, and then get out in their transition game.
Here's Cantor. Nice D from Bogut.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it. Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Shot off the pit, and that one's good. He's got 10.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Here's Nedovic. The feed to Brown. He kicks it to Thompson. And another 3 for Golden State.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Here's the franchise, guarded by Spates. From 18 feet away, the shot's good from the franchise. The franchise has got 12 in the game.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. It's been great today, and just as hot as he was last time out.
Nedovic, the pass to Brown. Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And that's 15 points for the franchise.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Nedovic dishes to Spates. The screen from Brown.
What? This isn't a steal.
Passes it to the franchise. Finishes it off with a one-handed jam. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
Now here's Spates. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Nedovic. Here's the franchise. Out to the right wing.
My bad, I gotta run this way.
He dishes it to Roten from beyond the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
And the official signals a backcourt violation.
Oh, he was thinking.
34 seconds left here in the second. Here's the franchise. Cantor cashes in for a double-digit lead. And now it's a 10-point 76ers lead. Golden State's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Brown outside. He feeds it to Nedovic. Brown outside. Shot clock at 5. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
And we finished one half of basketball. 76ers lead by 11. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I just try to take what the defense gives me, really. I know I just can't try to go at them every time, but if they give me a look, I'll shoot it. Otherwise, I'm just trying to keep the ball moving.
Good luck with that, young man. Kevin, a young talent looking to do whatever it takes to make it in the NBA.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
Okay, eyes up front, guys. Our fans are really liking what we've done so far.
They get this game over with, so I'm getting tired. I'm not gonna lie.
Technically contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen.
Talk about a terrific game for the franchise. He has 20 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty.
Our franchise in at point guard. Arnett Moultrie is out there with Embiid. That's Tony Roten. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's the franchise. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Roten, the best of the franchise. Leans from outside, and he pops that one in. The franchise has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the 76ers. The Warriors shooting at 51%. Really solid. Curry kicks to Thompson. Can't get it to go. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's the franchise.
Shoot it and beat it, the hell?
Flory. He's covered by Iguodala. Here's Flory. Moultrie dishes to Embiid. Here's the franchise. He's covered by Thompson. Kicks it to Roten. The dish now to Moultrie. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And here now on the 2K leaderboard, the best distributors in the league. The point guards with the most assists per game this season. Number 1, Steph Curry.
You know, for the purists out there, he has really been fun to watch with the ball in his hands. He can make any pass on the court, and he creates so many easy baskets for his teammates.
Yeah, you know, I'd love to know, Steve, how many of their baskets have come as a direct result of one of his passes. I know it's a bunch. Their offense isn't near what it is without him at the wheel.
Warriors trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Good shot defense.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Puts it up from 12. Again, Philadelphia.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Iguodala outside. Thompson outside. Pass to Bogut. Embiid with the steal. Floor. He's covered by Iguodala. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Now we get a chance to check out Andre Iguodala. Last 10 games for him have been very nice. He's averaging 11 points per game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. we're finding his name in a lot of different box scores.
Yeah, and that's what they're looking for from him, Steve. He doesn't have to be the star, just somebody with solid contributions across a wide range of areas.
Now here's Iguodala, averaging 10 points per contest. Back to Curry. Shot from 16. Can't get it to go. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Here's Floyd. Another three for Philadelphia.
And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficiently.
Now here's Iguodala. Lee kicks to Thompson. Feeds it to Curry. And he hits the jumper for 2. Curry's got 4 this quarter. Some changes for Philadelphia. Barnes comes in. And it's Carter Williams in for Tony Rote. Philadelphia leading by 16. Here's the franchise. Dishes to Embiid. Floyd. He's covered by Iguodala. Here's Floyd. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Lee's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Curry with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. A step back shot here. Stephen Curry again. Curry's got 24. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's the franchise. He's covered by Thompson.
Well, Thompson will keep losing the open. I take that.
Gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they send a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
And he knocks down the first one. Ezeli's checked in for Golden State. That one misses.
Not miss.
Warriors trail by 15. Curry passes to Ezeli. Wants to get it to Iguodala and does. Can't hit. Balanced scoring, Clark and Steve, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score it. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar. Right, Steve?
Yeah, pass the cream, too. I mean, while you're at it. I mean, this has been something to watch. I mean, it's just everybody getting involved.
Curry's shot is good.
Yeah, that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
The 76ers leading by 14. Here's the franchise. Over to the wing. There's the screen. Embiid, the pass to the franchise. Here's Floyd. And again, it's Philadelphia.
He had no problem knocking down that shot. And a little more damage inflicted on another defensive lapse.
Outside Curry. Lee with the ball. Right now averaging 17 points a game. Thompson misses.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Here's Thompson after the Sixers pick up 2. Outside for Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
They can't afford to give him that kind of
Clearly
look.
not learning.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Here's the franchise. He's got 25. Floyd. He's covered by Iguodala. Carter Williams, the pass to the franchise. 5 on the clock. And it's good. It's time running down on the shot clock. The franchise has got 27 points.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior.
Hold on, chat. Golly, I'm trying to multitask while somebody's texting my phone.
Defense simply has been lifeless.
Thompson dishes to Iguodala. Pass to Lee. Curry, a screen on Barnes. Lee kicks to Thompson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And that one's good.
Ain't no way I'm about to
32
say.
points for Steph Curry.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Here's the franchise. He's covered by Thompson. And the shot is good. And that's 11 points for Michael Carter-Williams.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Oh, they forgot we
Lee
could shoot
sets a
too.
screen for Curry. The pass to Lee.
Sometimes.
Back to Curry. Iguodala outside. Curry attacking. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He's got 32 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
Well, 12 points from long range, so the defense has to figure out a way to defend him a little differently. Try to get into his airspace.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Lee. Brown comes in for Thompson. And Nedovic is subbed in for Andre Iguodala. They grabbed their own miss and fouled hard that time.
Why he put
They'll
him
get
back
to the
on the
line and
bench?
shoot two. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Very strong season they've had. Always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that. Exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And of course there's the Cavaliers just way behind.
Well, right now for the 76ers, there's always one Cinderella team in the NBA each year, it seems. And this year, it looks like they're it.
Yeah, for sure. But I know they don't like to hear that talk, Clark, because they'll tell you that they thought they were going to be good from day one.
The 76ers leading by 16. To the inside.
Fuck.
Now the Warriors picking it up. Brown's got the ball. The feed to Nedovic. And Curry has it in the corner. Brown outside. They shoot again. And a foul on the shot. Will go to the strike for two. That's on Enes Kanter.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Come on, coach, take me out the game, man. We're up double digits at this point.
For Golden State.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Philadelphia.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And that's helped with their passing game, too, because they're getting a lot of assists by sharing the ball and moving it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Here's the franchise.
Hey, if you don't get out of that paint, my
Some
guy.
determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
You know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
And so here is Golden State. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Just 5 to shoot. Curry outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They led by as many as 18 points. Following this one, they get the host the Hornets. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home.
Well, you know, that Charlotte game has a lot of attention on it, guys.
That's the epitome
That
of
was
teamwork
vicious
right there,
right there.
Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Well, Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. He put it on an absolute platter for him.
And that one's good.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
The
Why is
76ers
he
leading
bringing
by
the ball up
14.
the court?
Torres, the pass to Cannon. And it's Spates with the rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Curry. A three-pointer, no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. The franchise passes to Cannon. And here is Carter Williams. Lets it go from 14. That's good on the jump shot. Carter Williams has got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Curry.
We absolutely
Can't get it to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Philadelphia ahead, up by 16. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Friday, March 3rd, DeMarcus Cousins and the Sacramento Kings go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Make sure to catch it.
And I ain't even gonna lie, Chad, I'm getting pretty tired.
And so here is Philadelphia. It's a 16-point game. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. We've got Brown, Maurice Spates out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Curry, and it's Bogut in at center. Now here's Moultrie. Clock at 6. He kicks to Roten, jacks up a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Thompson's got his third rebound on the night. Outside Curry. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. He dishes it to Spates. 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Golden State also making some changes. David Lee checked in for Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Maurice Spates. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Brown. Leading the fast break. The rebound by Roten. Roten's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
How do you miss that?
The franchise is checked in for Philadelphia. The Warriors also with a sub. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Brown. Here's the franchise. And that one's good. The franchise has got 11 points here in just the second half.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Kicks to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Here's the franchise. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. And the
Look at that. Yeah, it kind of was a bad shot selection, but I didn't really get the option to shoot the ball.
Has gone inside into the post.
To use my shot leader, basically.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against him now.
Now, here's Thompson. The 17-footer. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's the franchise. Covered by Bogut. No
I
good
should have
from
been
the
doing something
franchise.
with that
There
head.
was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go around.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Philadelphia leading by 12. There's the pick. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. The franchise has got 5 points now to score.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Thompson outside. Screen by Bogut. Iguodala kicks to Curry.
Hell no, Curry, I'm right here.
Stolen by
Defense
Kansas.
can't get it.
He lobs it up. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw the result.
And I like the choice, making the conservative finish, making sure of the 2 points.
Iguodala dishes to Lee. Baseline J on the way, and Philadelphia grabs the miss.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Nope, no good.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Iguodala kicks to Bogut. Golden State moving the ball around. Count that one. 8 points for Iguodala.
Well, I doubt that was the plan there on that trip, guys, but they did get the shot to go.
Here's the franchise. And it's sent back by Bogut.
Checking out the game, Joel Embiid is having. He's got 12 rebounds and the 1 steal.
No good on that one. Marshall's checked in for Enes Kanter.
No time to be missing no damn free throws.
And he's good on the second. Warriors trail by 16. Thompson outside. Picked by Lee. From downtown, it's hauled in by Moultrie. Moultrie's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Flory. Gets to the corner and buries it. He's got 19.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
It certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
Lee sets a screen for Curry. Shot is blocked. Here's the franchise. He's covered by Thompson. The shot's good from the franchise.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
Thompson outside. The try by Iguodala. Here's Curry. And that's collected by the franchise. The franchise has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
With the basketball with both hands, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
They need that
The Warriors
assist
have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Now Curry. Thompson outside. Shot to stop the run. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's the franchise.
1-3.
Moultrie inside. Working on Lee. Hit his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Here's the franchise. Tries yet again. And the layup is up and in. The franchise has got 18 points now here in the second half.
Curry got
Forcing the ball
38.
inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, on the last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. After making that initial point, then he talked about not getting careless defensively. He wants them playing conservatively at that end of the court. So waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision. Thanks again, Doris. Philadelphia with the ball after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Roden kicks to Embiid. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. So it's Philadelphia now. 22 is their biggest lead. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the franchise. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Curry passes to Bogut. Curry dishes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Left side Curry.
Hell no.
And there are the
What
Warriors
the
now with
fuck?
another bucket.
Got to give him a lot of credit for the way he's played personally, trying to bring his team back.
40
The
fucking
76ers
points.
leading by 16. 141 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to the franchise.
I did not want to shoot that.
And the 76ers get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's
And
going
that's
right for these
I did
guys.
not want to
Well,
shoot
what we
that.
saw here tonight is one team just had everything going for it, and the other did a huge margin of victory for the 76ers.
Agreed, Steve. One of the areas that has been critical for them, Clark, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
Huge factor. A lot of hustle leading to buffet style on the glass. Plenty of seconds.
I wish there was a buffet. Right here. Goes to and counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
Well, they're going to win again. Same result as the previous matchup between these two clubs.
And it's the last time they meet this year, so that'll make it a sweep of the season series.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for the franchise. He just looked like an orchestrator out there, keeping his teammates involved, running to the open spots. I mean, he would constantly find them more often than not. Very productive game for him, but he's going to have to get some help from his teammates if they're going to win.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
26 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and Iguodala comes to help. Here's Roten going on him, and he makes the easy one. And the 76ers lead by 13. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-4 run. On its way from Curry for two, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Right, Curry.
Boy, if they could have had this kind of run earlier in the game, it might have made a big difference.
You know, I think a big reason behind the run, Steve, is that they're not getting pressured as much by the defense now that the game's all but finished.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, tonight you factored into this game with both your scoring and your passing. How big a factor was ball movement in this win?
It was a major role.
Oh, it was huge, no doubt. I mean, we know we're at our best and we keep the defense constantly in motion. And you do that by moving the ball around. Look, if we don't do that, we don't win games like this.
You earned every bit of this win. Congratulations. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.
I mean, it was absolutely going dumb, chat. 38 points, 38 points, 7 rebounds, 16 assists, 2 steals, no blocks, a turnover, 17 for 27 and 3 for 5 behind the arc. Flory with 21 points, Roten with 15, Carter Williams with 15. But Flory, man, ever since he came back, he's just been absolutely just picking up where he left off at, basically. Curry on the other end, he was just going crazy. 44 points, 6 assists, no rebounds, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 19 for 31, 4 for 10. Klay Thompson, 26 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, a turnover, 10 for 19, and 6 for 9 behind the arc. Alright, chat, man. I think want to wrap it up there. Like I said, I truly appreciate you guys for always taking time out to watch the stream. As always, man, I truly appreciate y'all guys. Next game, we got Charlotte coming into town. Then we got Sacramento, OKC, San Antonio. Then we're off on the road against Miami, New York, Utah, Milwaukee. Back home against Chicago. Back on the road against Indiana. Then we're back home against Boston. Back on the road against Charlotte. Back at home against Milwaukee. Against LA, Indiana. Back on the road against Brooklyn. Back at home against Toronto. So I basically get it. Then we got the playoffs. So like I said, chat, yeah. So like I said, I mean, they're still on the top of their, conference, and they're on the road to 15 and 13. But like I said, we'll see. Other than that, like I said, I appreciate y'all guys, and as always, chat. Like I said, thanks for taking time out of our stream. See y'all boys in the next one. Good night, and take care.